We're here with Father Ryan Lee, and Father Ryan, this is your second weekend here at St. Thomas Aquinas. First off, welcome. How has it gone? I'm sure it's been a whirlwind of a week, but you have to start, getting acclimated to everything and meeting some of the parishioners and that. So how are you feeling, and what are your first thoughts being here now at St. Thomas Aquinas?
Well, I feel extremely blessed and very excited to be here. I've mentioned in the Masses that St. Thomas is very dear to me because I was ordained here about 5 years ago. I became a priest right in this very church, and so now being here to serve the community, who have just been very warm and very welcoming to me, is such a tremendous blessing. And Father Muir, I've known him for many years. I'm very close with Father Chris, so being here and having fraternity with them is also another blessing. So I just feel just overwhelmed with joy to be here.
If you could share a little bit about your background with us. It sounds like you came here from St. Henry's in Buckeye, if I heard correctly. But if you could just fill us in a little.
Absolutely. Well, I'm a local, born and raised, and I've been ordained now, like I said, for the past 5 years. Went to high school at Brophy, to college in NAU up in Flagstaff, and am alumni of St. John Vianney Theological Seminary in Denver. And for my first assignment, I was at Our Lady of Perpetual Help in Glendale for 2 years. Spent 2 years, as you just mentioned, in Buckeye at St. Henry, and for the past year I was serving on active duty as a chaplain in the Army, and was recently returned back to the Diocese of Phoenix, and am here now. And so it's been quite an amazing journey, just a lot of different experiences, challenges, meeting a lot of wonderful people, and I hope to really grow and bear fruit for the Lord while I'm here.
Well, Father, one thing we normally do in these recap videos, we'll check in with Father Muir and speak about the homily and dig a little bit deeper into that. Now, I know this weekend it was the deacon's turn for the homily, but if you could just share your thoughts on today's readings, and if you did give a homily, what would you have spoken about?
Well, the deacons all did extremely well, and they all seem to center around baptism, which is something very critical for all of us, because when we understand the nature of baptism and the calling that we have received, it's there that we can really come to understand what it means to be Christian more. And what they spoke about is how through our baptism we are anointed priest, prophet, and king, and that through that gift, through that calling that we share, we are called to go forth in whatever our vocation may be to proclaim the good news. And if I were giving the homily myself, I definitely would have focused on that, but the strong emphasis that the readings really brought forth was the point of us learning what our purpose is in this life, because we all have a purpose that we share, and that's the salvation of souls as Catholic Christians, but we all are called to fulfill that in different ways, whether it be through the priesthood, through the marriage life, through religious life, the single life, whatever it may be, whichever vocation we're called to. And the way that we come to realize what we are called to is not something that we figure out, but rather something we open ourselves up to give God permission to reveal to us what it is that He's calling us to do. Because when we fulfill that, we are able to bear such fruit as the disciples did as they were sent out 2 by 2. The Lord sent them with a purpose that they were coming to understand more and more, and they were tremendously successful at it, and they bore much fruit because they gave God permission to reveal to them what it is that they had been called to do by Him.
Father Ryan, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for digging deep into today's readings. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I know I speak for everyone here at St. Thomas Aquinas, but welcome, and we look forward to getting to know you better, and thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.